Hey everybody, it's Zeke. Welcome back to another Scent Squatch review. And most guys think this fragrance, Layton, makes them more attractive. But there's a hidden layer that most guys miss. I'll talk about it here on this review. Y'all ready? Let's get on it.
Scent Squatchers. Scent Squatch.
For a while I've been wanting to try Layton because I actually have Layton Exclusive. Because you know I like oud, and that's got the oud, and that's got it good. You want to talk about animalic, and yeah, that's in my top 6. This is just plain Jane Layton. And I say plain Jane, and it's probably not plain Jane, it's a Parfums de Marly. They don't do really anything plain Jane that I've smelled so far. And my son really likes Layton, so I wanted to try this out and see if I like it. If I don't, guess who is getting this bottle? Layton is kind of engineered to make people trust you. The scents and the notes in it are things that psychologically, the science of scent, that trigger things in your brain. Like the freshness in apple, that's triggers like I'm safe to be around. The vanilla scent makes you feel warm, and there's always this familiar, you know, when you grow up, your mom or your grandmother or your grandfather or dad, whoever cooks, they cook with a lot of vanilla, especially when they're baking. So it brings this familial, and familiar, isn't it kind of, anyways, scent that makes you feel like you already know that person. Then there's the little slight bit of spice, which kind of says, I'm trustable, but I have a little edge to me. Okay. And then the smooth blending and just wearing it alone says, hey, I take care of myself. So that's why it's engineered to make you trust. It doesn't just smell good. It's made to make people feel what kind of person you are, which can be kind of manipulative if you really think deep about it. Some people may be thinking right now, oh, okay, this smells good. People will like me. Wrong. What's actually happening is Layton, this scent profile is giving you a perceived reduced risk. And when somebody feels comfortable, safe, and the spice give them a little curiosity, it makes them open up a little bit easier. So that hidden mechanic, that hidden engineering, trust lowers your defenses and then allows attraction to be built. That's kind of the way this was engineered. Now, PDM hasn't come out and said that's exactly why they engineered this, but they did come out and say this is supposed to represent a confident, charming, and stylish man. The only reason I'm kind of assuming that is because their sister company is Initio, and Initio actually did dive headfirst into the science and psychology of scent and what it does to people. I'll quit yapping, let's put it on a stick. And I'm singing again. The hell? That's interesting. I was expecting out of Layton something more like Layton Exclusive, just without the animalic scent. It is different. It's definitely different. Now, if you gave me the two side by side and gave me 2 sticks, I would be able to tell that they've got the same basic DNA, but it doesn't have the same vibes. Like Layton Exclusive has that rich, dark, mysterious addition to all the trust stuff. This does make me feel like I can trust this bottle. Person wearing a spray from this bottle. You get what I'm saying. That's pretty good. I smell the apple really strong, but the way they do apple at Parfums de Marly is very unique. Carlisle has it, this has it. But this is more, I feel more pineapple-y in this. And I know none of the notes say pineapple on Fragrantica or their website. But the cardamom's there. It's funny. I said the cardamom's there. I'm doing a 1-note short. If you want to go see my 1-note shorts, I am just talking about 1 note. 1 note every time I do a short. And today's I'm going to do cardamom, and I brought up the spice cardamom. Ooh, let me see. Hang on, let me see this. Cardamom. Oh wow, that's cool. Okay, if you get a bottle of cardamom the spice, I feel like I got it all over me now. Do I? And then smell a fragrance that has cardamom, all of a sudden the cardamom pops harder than anything. That's pretty cool. So there's cardamom. I like it on the stick. It is definitely different than Exclusive. It's time to spray it on me. That's the big thing. Why does it smell so weak on me? Maybe because I'm used to the Exclusive and I feel like this is weak? Note to self. If I have a version of a perfume, a flanker, if you will, that is the exclusive, specifically Parfums de Marly. Don't go down to the regular version, because Layton just is kind of meh. I'm kidding. It's not meh. It's good. But compared to the exclusive, I mean, the exclusive really dives in and makes it richer, darker, and more mysterious, but it's the same thing. But this is good. It's really good. I think that fresh aspect of it, I'm not a huge fan of. The interesting thing is I'm getting a lot of the lavender mixed with the apple. That's an interesting scent. It is a very clean scent. Like, I would love this. I would love this as an air freshener. That would be cool. I get cardamom, apple, lavender, and that's it so far. It's got bergamot in the top note. I'm not getting it. Like I said in my Pella Viola video, I don't ever get exactly what it says the top notes are at the top. The middle notes are at the middle. The base notes at the base. Their strongest notes I do in those. Like right now I'm getting the apple and the cardamom. Those are the top, but I'm not getting bergamot. I do get that trusting. I feel like this person is somebody that is not going to screw me over. That's kind of the vibe I get. It's growing on me. The opening is very fast. It's starting to change already, and I'm liking the change a little better. The change brings it into a little darker realm, but not, this is I would say this is year round. This is not just a winter darker fragrance. This is just something that's fresh, it's clean, it's got a little bit of spice. I'm digging it. All right, let's do the dry down real quick. Okay, it's not real quick, but let's do the dry down and then I'll be back and I'll talk to you about how that went. So I'm back and I'm a little torn. This is something that, being a PDM, being a Parfum de Marly, I thought this was going to project like crazy. I thought it was going to be just a massive, as much hype as there is around this scent, it is very mass appealing. I thought this was just going to blow the doors off of every room I walked into. It did for about an hour, and the projection died down. Now, does that mean it's dead and it's just a skin scent? No. About right there is when I stopped getting it. So it's still, if you walk around, if you move, people will still smell it on you, but it's become more intimate. But that's not always a bad thing. You know, you don't want to be the person who's like, oh God, here comes Zeke. And then 5 minutes later, I walk in the door. But you do kind of want a little projection. You'd like to be sitting across the table from somebody and they go, oh, that smells great. Now, I did do some research on that while I was gone. And this bottle does say 82% volume. That means it's one of the later reformulated batches. I think the 70 something or 60 something, no, 60 would be awesome, but like 70 something percent volume. Those are the really, really strong ones with all the oils. Maybe that's the case. I could be wrong. This is just what people are saying online. Nobody comes out and goes, hey, we reformulated, it sucks. It doesn't suck, by the way. It's still great. It's still a great fragrance. I enjoy it. I wouldn't pick it. The dry down, the cardamom stayed, the apple pretty much went away. I never got the bergamot. I never got the bergamot out of it at all. But now it's got a little bit of patchouli, it's got some woody features to it, and it's still a clean, fresh scent. It's just got a little bit more wood and darkness to it. I really dig it. I like it. It makes me feel, trusting. Like there's been fragrances where I feel comfort, I feel playful, I feel dark, I feel mysterious. This one just, I feel trusting. I feel like, I'm the one wearing it, so I hope I can trust myself. That would be weird if I lied to myself and believed it. But, I feel trusting. I feel like I can trust whoever is wearing this. Now, that is just a feeling. Warning, warning, warning.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
This does not mean that if you smell this on someone, they are a trustworthy person. That is just what this scent profile does to your brain. Age-wise, I think this is any age. Late teens, 20s, 30s, 40s. I could smell somebody in their 50s wearing this, 60s even. Because it is a really good smell. It's a good scent. I enjoy the scent. But like other reviews I've done, I can enjoy something and think it's beautiful, but it's not for me. There's been several that I've smelled that I just like, oh, I appreciate the artistry. I appreciate how beautiful this is. I would enjoy this on other people, but it's not for me. And that's what this is. This falls into that category. I really like it. It's well done. It is definitely a Parfums de Marly. I smell their blends. I smell how they do stuff, and I can almost tell, almost. There's been a couple I was like, but it all has that Parfums de Marly tie, that vibe. It's just this undertone that is like, oh, that's a PDM. Is it unisex? I think this could be unisex. Yeah, I think it leans masculine, definitely, but women can wear this too. It just might be a little interesting because a lot of guys are wearing this. This is like the niche Sauvage, maybe? No, this is way better than Sauvage smell-wise. But, you know, kind of that mass appealing, a lot of people love it. I had massive projection for about an hour, hour and a half, if that. Now, I will say this. There is such thing as going nose blind. I don't think it's gone nose blind because I can still be right here and smell it. On my skin, it's super strong. So I don't think that's a nose blind thing. Longevity on this, I think will definitely get you 8 hours. I know with my Parfums de Marly, the Layton exclusive, I get like, I don't think I've gone 24 hours without a shower, but I have sprayed it in one morning, woke up the next morning, and I smell my hand. It's not projecting anymore, but it's still a skin scent. This is gonna have some longevity. I think I could safely say at least 8 hours, if not 10 or more. The only thing that makes me hesitate is the projection died down so fast. So if the projection dies down so fast, does that mean the skin scent's gonna be gone pretty quick? Because I have lots that are super strong and they don't have that longevity, and the skin scent just absolutely disappears. Now, who would wear this? This is going to be the charming strategist. You know, the person that is wearing this with a purpose. They're, you know, if they're younger, they're probably trying to meet a girl and trying to make her feel like they're trusting. Please be a trusting person if you wear this. Don't manipulate people. It's just bad. He's not like the loud, crazy, in-your-face alpha male, but he's also not the quiet guy either. He's kind of like a good balance in between. Socially intelligent, knows who he is, knows where he is, knows how to handle himself. He's very polished, but he's approachable. It's not like polished like, oh gosh, that guy I'm not allowed to talk to. He's polished and he's like, yeah, that guy's got some style. He looks good. I can go talk to this guy. This is definitely a crowd pleaser. This is definitely mass appealing. And is it a blind buy? Because it has, I would say 90% yes, this is a blind buy. Look at the notes. See if you like the notes. This is definitely unique, but it is mass appealing. I don't see, unless your body chemistry turns this weird, I don't see how this would be a bad choice. Like if somebody gave me this, if I was on vacation and I had some guy friends with me there and I was like, oh my God, I forgot my favorite fragrance. I don't have anything. And they gave me this, I'd wear it. Yeah, I would. It's not anything that I'm going to pick and wear all the time, but I would wear this. That's how mass appealing it is because I'm picky as hell. So I would say 90% of blind buy. You still need to go try this somewhere. They have this at Dillard's. You can go get a little sample spray it on your hand, and see what it does on your body chemistry, because body chemistry can change stuff to wonderfully beautiful projecting awesomeness, and it can change it to piss. Take your choice. Just that's why I say go test first. The good thing is a lot of ultra niche products become ultra niche weird. You know, they're weird. I like the weird stuff. This is a niche product, but it's not weird. This would go with pretty much anything. If I'm not mistaken, this is their competitor. I'm not going to say they're taking it on Aventus because Aventus and this are totally different, but this is their head-to-head with Aventus kind of scent. That's why I think it's such a mass appealing potential blind buy. I don't like Aventus. Yeah, I'm that guy. But I like this. So Layton by Parfums de Marly, I definitely give it a thumbs up. I would say if you like that profile, if you want that kind of vibe from you, then yes, go for it. This works great. It's a fantastic scent, but definitely try it on your skin first. I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope it helped you in your decision and your journey on your fragrance choices and what you're gonna wear. Thank you everybody for watching. You're all awesome. See you guys.
Sasquatch.